Hey everyone, I'm the Rev, and Assetto Corsa Evo 0.1.6 has dropped, and what do we get? We get two new cars, the Lancia Delta and the Lamborghini Huracan STO. An updated roadmap and Fuji Speedway has been added. After that, there's various bug fixes, but there's also a mention of an improved AI. So you know the score on this channel, no messing about, let's get on with it. So here we are with the new roadmap. Looks pretty much the same, but we're here now at Content Drop 1. So we've got the two new cars, which is the Lancia and the Lamborghini, the new special events, and the Fuji Speedway. And it looks like, hopefully, if that's the gap, the second early access shouldn't be too far behind, with a bit of luck. So what do we get in the content drop? Well, the first thing we get is this Lamborghini Huracan STO. Now, there's all sorts of different versions to pick. So the delivery package with a diamond graphic. So that's that there over the wheel arch. Aluminium forged. Oh no, we like the magnesium. The magnesium's nicer. Locking wheel nut. You can even choose your locking wheel nut colour. Body colour. Well, if you're going to have a Lamborghini, it should be that colour really, or something like that. Like that. Oh, that's nice. See, now if I was buying a Lamborghini, that's the kind of colour I'd be having a Lamborghini. Well, like that too. But there is all sorts of different colours for you to choose from. And we're going to go with that, I think. Apply that. And we'll head to Fuji, because now we've got the two Fujis. We have the Fuji Grand Prix Short, so that's without the chicane there. And then the Fuji Speedway Grand Prix. First up, the car looks magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. It really does. That is beautiful. The cockpit looks beautiful. The detail, the texture work, that is fantastic. I love the lighting, I love the materials, the way they react with the light. Let's see what this car drives like. And what it feels like and sounds like. We don't worry about that penalty, be reet. It's only a practice session after all said and done. Now, I have been driving this track a lot this week because I've been driving it on Le Mans Ultimate. So I should, hopefully, have a good frame of reference to compare with them two games. I mean, graphically, it's nicer. It's nicer. The Le Mans Ultimate looks beautiful, great looking game. But AC Evo is just another level. It's just another level above. It's just got a different atmosphere. There's a bit more ambience to it, maybe. Or front end of the Lambo there, just washing. So we're coming up now to the daft chicane. Those downshifts sound absolutely beautiful. First gear might be a bit much. I'm sure we can agree it looks nice. The car's got some really good weight to it. Certainly have to fight the car into these corners, just as you do on Le Mans Ultimate. You're braking and turning. Always unsettles the rear of the car. The force feedback's fantastic. I mean, there's loads of weight there to that steering. There's loads of information coming through. It feels fantastic. And it's got a great brake pedal too. I can see that the PSI in my tyre is always way too high. So I'd recommend knocking a few PSI out of them. Just a little bit too late on the brakes there. Yeah, definitely need to take a bit of pressure out of the tyres. Feel the front end there just wash out a little bit. Try and tickle the throttle in through this right-hander. Can't turn it in as tight as a GT3, obviously. Certainly sounds the part, really does. Love the interior sounds. And I think Fuji looks awesome. It looks absolutely beautiful, really authentic. Obviously, I've never been there myself, but I mean, from what I can see from other games, Looks like a very, very good recreation of Fuji. I mean, if this is the quality of the tracks that we're going to get, I don't think you can argue with that. Just ran wide a touch there. Let's try and tuck it in for a sharper exit out. I mean, the volumetric clouds, they look fantastic. There's just a great atmosphere. The draw distance is obviously second to none. It's fantastic. I've got shadows popping in all over the place. Looks great. Love the reverb now of the engine off those buildings. Fantastic. I'm just braking at the GT3 line. That's my problem. It's not a GT3 car. Has not got GT3 brakes. Oh, I've just locked up a little bit there. It does have fantastic feedback. It really does. Just punishing that outside left tyre. I'll switch to the replay cameras as we're going along so that you get to see what it's like from the outside, see what it sounds like. I'm hoping that it sounds pretty good. Obviously, this content drop is completely free if you bought the game in early access like I did. So these two cars, this track, completely free. Now, I don't think you can argue with that considering the way some games are handling their early access. Le Mans Ultimate, I'm looking at you. And I love that game, I really do, but I don't agree with their pricing strategy, shall we say. When they say the game's in early access. This feedback, though, is just brilliant. I feel like you feel instantly at home. There's just a load of information coming through. So you get a load of info about the car, what the tyres are doing, where the weight's shifting to, what the suspension's doing. It's just really intuitive to drive, and if you can drive a real car, I feel like you'll feel right at home on Assetto Corsa Evo. I think if I was gonna sit down and like try and teach me missus how to do it, maybe this is where I would start, because this feels more, I think it just feels a bit more intuitive initially. And stick it in fourth. Oh, just get on the grass. And just too late on the brakes again. Like I say, I am pushing the car through as though it's a GT3 car when it's not, it's a road car. But if this is what it feels like to throw a Lamborghini Huracan around Fuji, then I'm up for it. I'm up for it. Great brake pedal as well. Really good. Physics is just fantastic. You may agree, you may disagree. I'm sorry. I'm loving it myself. Go on, in you come, in you come. Now, I bought this game out of my own money. Don't have any ties to Kunos whatsoever. I'm a tiny, tiny YouTuber by comparison to some. So I will say exactly what I think. And this is a fantastic little car and a fantastic track. Great addition, really great addition. Not to mention the bug fixes, which I'll put at the beginning of the video. So you're getting all the bug fixes as well that come along with stuff like this. That's a bit better on the brakes there, Ev. Actually seen an apex for once. But I definitely need to take some pressure onto those tyres because they're ruined. Oh, didn't get anywhere near that one though, did I? It's like the tyres have just got road pressures rather than track pressures because you just overheat them really fast. So I'm going to go for one more decent lap. Well, I'm going to go for my first decent lap, let alone one more. But the first decent lap I'm going to go for. and then we'll jump into the Lancia Delta. Maybe a little switch down to first for the first part of the chicane. Come on. Fantastic. I could just feel the rear end going light. Fantastic. Right, come on. Let's try a little bit better. Final lap in the Lamborghini Huracan around Fuji. The digital dash looks beautiful as well. It's a great looking car. Epic. Sounds epic. Look for the apex if we can. There we go. It's a bit better. Don't brake at the GT3 line. That's a bit better there as well. Get the nose of this Lambo to tuck in if we can. Only just. Hopefully this should be the best lap of this session. Curbs feel good too. Feels nice through the chicane. It's just a great track. I really suck at this last sector. I really do. Even on Le Mans Ultimate, I suck at it, but let's go second. But it's such a great track to drive, and I suck at it because it's really difficult, that last sector. It's really technical, really difficult. But it's really enjoyable. A 1:45 for my first lap. But we're up on this lap. I know I said I was only doing one, but this is me all over. This is me all over. I'm always only doing one more lap. Until I'm up. We're still up. We're not giving up. Feels absolutely brilliant. Otherwise you would give up, wouldn't you? If you didn't like playing it. You'd sack it off and you'd be like, oh yeah, there you go, job done. Just lost a bit of time there. We're well up here. Come on, Rev. Tickle that throttle. Just tickle it. Tickle it now. Just under the chin. Tickle it. Could be half a second up this lap. There or thereabouts. Let that Lamborghini sing. $1:45.2. Right, I will jump now into the Lancia Delta, I promise. Okay, so for this, we're not going to do a practice session. We're going to do a quick race because in the patch notes it says that some of the AI lines are improved. So let's see if they are. Okay, so let's see what the AI is like. Has the AI been improved? Let's find out. Oh my word, they've not been hello, do you want to go? Let's go. There you go, off you pop. Oh yeah, that's massively improved. That was a load of rubbish. Absolute rubbish of the highest degree. Oh hello, parting the waves. Still braking at the bottom of Paddock Hill, that's not right either. So far, I'd say the AI is not improved. If anything, he's a touch worse. Let's see what it's like when he settles down. Oh, hello. Okay. That could have been my bad. I don't know, we'll find out, maybe. But he certainly wasn't handy in getting out the throttle. On the plus notes, the cockpit looks great. Lancia looks fantastic. Sounds great too. I know I should have a shifter for this, but it is what it is. You've got to run with what you've brought. And this is all we've got at the minute. So as an AI test, it's been eventful so far. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say that I drifted over to his side for the spin. We'll see what we're like if we can get back on top of these lads. That curve felt quite muted. Now, there's not quite as much feedback on this Lancia as there is on the Lamborghini. I mean, it's serviceable. Because I can feel enough. But I'd say it just lacks the detail of that Lamborghini. But we'll not make a big massive snap judgment. Sounds nice enough though. Handles nicely too. Look at the sunshine there as it comes through and changes the shadows, and the way it reacts with the materials is just fantastic. I love the lighting on it. Really love the lighting. Oh, good feeling there. Good feeling of the back end just starting to cock a little bit. Decent feeling of the weight transfer all onto the front. I think with the shifter, you'll have a time of your life in this, to be fair. Overall thoughts on the AI? You tell me in the comment section below. Thought it was absolutely farcical off the start, if I'm honest. And I wouldn't say they were particularly rapid on my 18th. And it's not like I've drove particularly well, because I haven't. Front washing out there ever so slightly. Yeah, the curve feels really muted. It's unusual. That doesn't normally feel like that. And that one has loads of feeling. And so did that one. Well, that one curve just felt like nothing. Car model's nice though, isn't it? It's really nice. We'll stick up here with Pure if we can. I'll stick the camera view as well for the TV cameras rather, so you can have a look and see what it sounds like from the outside, what it looks like. I mean, I don't think you can complain about the car model. The car model looks lovely. He's gone defensive. We're cocking that wheel. I can feel it. Oh, with a round wheel, you may have saved that. You may have saved it with a round wheel, but you weren't saving it with this wheel. And with my supreme YouTube editing skills, nobody will realise now that I have stuck two races together in some kind of cut and shut fashion. As I jumped back into the Lancia Delta to try and get my head round it. But as I was saying, I think it's just got less feel than the Lamborghini. Oh, running wide there. It certainly feels four-wheel drive. I can certainly tell that. And it sounds nice. It sounds very nice. But I don't think it's a car that I'd jump back into. It's not particularly exciting. And I think because the way the AI are, they're somewhat erratic, not really fantastic. It's not really a car I'd come to use, I don't think. Which is a bit of a shame. I love the car on Sega Rally, absolutely loved it. I had models of the car as a child. Used to drool over him when I saw him. There was one or two knocking about our way. But it's not particularly exciting. Don't get me wrong, it's planted enough. I think online it'd be more exciting. I think because we're racing the AI, like I say, they're pretty useless. I think that's got a lot to do with it. But before anybody tells me in the comment section that it's early access, I know, I'm well aware. I expect everything to improve. Maybe I don't expect the AI to improve massively, as I think it's going to be quite online focused. But I do expect a lot of things to improve. See, there's plenty of feeling on that curb. Just on that one particular curb, I couldn't feel anything. It was weird. Bit of feeling on that curb too. Never driven brands in real life, so maybe that one curb's particularly smooth. I don't know. Certainly got a great feeling on the brakes. The game itself, the physics are fantastic, and you can't now feel the brakes. So all in all, is it worth downloading? Yeah, definitely. Fuji is fantastic, and I do like that Lamborghini. This car, like I say, it's nice enough. It's just not particularly special feeling. Maybe in a little online race, maybe. One day if we have LFM integration and stuff like that. But even then, I think most people are going to want to jump into the race cars. Maybe if I had that shifter, maybe I'd feel more involved, or I'd feel a bit different. I just don't feel it's particularly exciting. But all in all, yeah, get 1.6 downloaded. Is it 1.6? Whatever it is. And give it a try for yourselves. As always, I've been the Reverend. Thank you everyone very much for watching.